3, 2, 1. Welcome, everyone, to the Tethys Shipyards. I am Takeshi Yamato, the Yard Master, joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Yo.
Today, we are taking a look at an ISC starship that we have come to identify as the Pacifier.
The Pacifier was originally titled simply Dreadnought 085, under the command of an ISC commander named Ming. However, due to its success, it was given the nickname Pacifier by its enemies. The ship served quite effectively and well during the War of Pacification, and was one of the few Dreadnought-class vessels to actually survive it.
Construction complete.
The ship continues to serve as flagship of the interstellar consortium into the 25th century. However, it is aging rapidly. However, so long as the interstellar consortium calls, the Pacifier will answer and annihilate any and all enemies of the interstellar consortium, unless they happen to be a Galaxy-class starship by the name of the USS Damascus. Fun fact, this is what happens when you screw with the Federation.
Yeah.
Nothing fun.
Yeah.
Alright, time for
Alright,
stats.
let's get to the stats. As usual, this is a standard ISC carrier type vessel. Comms 10, computers 8, engine 7, sensors 9, structure 9, weapons 7. Are we giving this thing any refits, or are we just treating it as a basic space frame? Ron? Ron, your mic muted.
Indeed it did. Sorry, I was AFK. What was the question?
Can we... are we giving this thing any refit points for, like, additional years, or is this just still the basic stats of an ISC carrier?
Well, there's two refit subtypes, 2366 and 2409. The ship is still around.
Okay, I will proceed to set things up for that. So, let's see. We'll set that up after this. So, first up, heading 1, bold. Update heading 1 to match. 2367, you said? Ron, are you still there? Ron! Hello? I suppose he's still AFK. Well, I'll set the... Well, we'll go for 2367, and I'll set up the page for 2409. And I'll set up 2409. Okay. So, 2367 from 2287, that's 80 years. So this thing will have 8 refit points to get to this point.
And every single one of them would have to be spread out somewhat evenly, though computers would probably suffer. Unlike, every
Right.
else, the ISC never developed isolinear technology. They went into multitronics.
Right.
And we both know how unreliable that is.
Yeah. So, we'll leave computers at 8 for the 2367 refit.
Vessel construction complete.
Comms 11,
Vessel construction
engines 9. So 2 points into engines. Sensors 10, 1 point into those, and 1 point into comms. 2 points into structure, so structure 11. Weapons are at 7, and let's see, we've done 1, 1, 2, and 2. We have 2 more points. Weapons 8 or weapons 9?
Weapons 9. Because while the Interstellar Concordium is kind of pathetic technological development nowadays, the Federation ranks them so thoroughly, it's kind of a joke.
Yup. So, now we get to department values. We're using the flagship mission profile for both stats of both versions of this thing. So, Command 4, Con 1, Security 3, Engineering 4, Science 2, Medicine 1.
Don't see much of
It's a scale 6 star. Yep. Scale 6, Resistance 6, Power 14, Shields 24. This thing has disruptor banks, disruptor cannons, plasma torpedoes, and a Strength 5 tractor beam. Talent-wise, it has advanced shields ×2, command ship, 2 instances of extensive shell bays, and secondary reactors. Special rules, it has additional propulsion system, subspace jump drive, and hyper-focused plasma torpedoes, just like every other ISC carrier. Now, for the 2409 refit. This will build on the 2367 refit, so comms 11, computers 8, engines 9, sensors 10, structure 11, weapons 9. But I think we'll add another, let's see, 2387, we'll add another 3 points. 23, up to as of, after 2397, we're getting into the 2400s range, so that would be 1 point every 50 years. So, basically 2397 is the last refit here. So we get 3 more points. I'm going to finally bump computers up to 9.
By that point, they would have finally made the breakthrough into isolinear.
Yeah.
70 years after everybody else.
Yes. So that gives us 2 more points. We are at comms 11, computers 9, engines 9, sensors 10, structure 11, weapons 9. What do you think? More engines, more structure, more comms?
Probably more structure. At this point, the ship is getting...
Alright, so 12 points into structure. And that will boost up the shields to 25. And let's see. Comms, engines, sensors, weapons. Do we want comms 12? Do we want engines 10? Do we want sensors 11? Do we want weapons 10?
Probably an improvement to weapons as well as communications.
Right, we got 1 point left, so it's either weapon.
Put it into communications.
Okay. Okay, comms 12. Comms 12, computers 9, sensors, engines 9, sensors 10, structure 12, weapons 9. same department values as it is still a flagship, and same weapons, same talents, same special rules. And as I said, the derived stats are mostly the same, except the extra point structure has bumped the shields up to 25. This thing can take a lot of punishment. They kind of have to make it it kind of has to, as it's an aging starship that still counts as the flagship of the Interstellar Concordium.
Which really sucks to be the ISC.
Yeah. Because, well, even after all these years of advancements, they still are not up to par with some of the other major powers of the galaxy.
I mean, hell, the Terran Empire.
Yeah. And I wonder what would have happened if the Dominion had run into the ISC during the Dominion War.
A fun fact, I actually suggest that during a wishlist update that will be going up relatively soon, or has already gone up, that I suggested that's how they can get into STO.
Huh.
Make the ISC allies of the Dominion.
Ah. That might be interesting. And that might be interesting to explore in Captain's Log. Just have the Interstellar have a character in a Starfleet vessel during the Dominion War face off against renewed ISC aggression as they team up with the Dominion.
Though I did mention how difficult it would be to get the plasmatic pulsar device working here. Anyway, that pretty much brings us to the last thing, descriptor traits.
Yes, descriptor traits. And these are Interstellar Concordium Starship, as usual, and Hero of the Interstellar Concordium.
Which doesn't really count for much, does it?
Yeah. By the way, quick little note. You named its first captain, at least first captain, Ming. Is that in reference to Ming the Merciless?
No.
Gotcha.
Vessel construction complete. Vessel construction complete.
I just know that we all tend to do all sorts of references in our various stories and stuff. I mean,
I just referenced it after the Ming Dynasty. Besides, the captain happens to be a member of a race that is, well, biologically immortal. They don't age until they die.
ah.
And as something of a note, you've been talking about this thing as a carrier, not a dreadnought.
Oh, is it a Dreadnought type? I thought it was a carrier type. I thought we were using the carrier type stats.
We are not using the Dreadnought. That said,
Okay, I'll need...
It's something that can easily be rectified. Description of Take thought it was a carrier.
And I will adjust the stats to account for the fact that it is a Dreadnought. Which means we will...
That's basically it. The Interstellar Concordium's flagship, the Pacifier. Their version of the Enterprise. But infinitely less successful.
Yep.
To be honest, when does the Interstellar Concordium succeed at anything other than pissing everybody off?
Yep. So, once we end this video, we will spend a few days, we will spend a few minutes adapting the systems.
Every
Yes.
Bye bye.